Welcome back, everyone, to Online Marketing Tips, Tricks, and Secrets from Gill Media, the podcast by Gill Media. I'm pumped you're back for episode 12.
Yeah.
Last time, in episode 11, we dug deep into building a rock-solid brand identity.
Yeah.
You know, that foundation that really helps you stand out in the digital world.
Right.
But we all know it doesn't stop there.
Definitely not.
Once you've got people's attention, the big question is, how do you keep it? How do you make sure your message really hits home?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
That's where the magic of A/B testing comes in.
It's a game changer for sure.
It is. So imagine this. You're here at Gill Media putting together a killer landing page for a client. You've got two different versions, both looking pretty slick.
Right.
But which one is actually going to make people click that Buy Now button?
You don't want to just guess.
Instead of just throwing darts blindfolded, A/B testing lets us get some real answers.
It's like having a superpower, honestly. A/B testing, sometimes called split testing, lets you put those two versions head-to-head and see which one wins.
And the best part?
The best part is it's all based on real user data. No more gut feelings.
Here at Gill Media, we're all about the data. Data is king. We don't just throw things out there and see what sticks.
Nope.
We use data to make smart decisions for our clients.
Exactly. And with A/B testing, we're comparing how users interact with each version. Are they clicking more on one? Are they staying on the page longer? Are they actually buying the product?
Yeah.
The data tells us what's resonating, what needs tweaking, and what ultimately gets those results.
Okay, so let's break it down for our listeners. You've got those two versions. Maybe one has a big, bold headline, and the other is a bit more subtle. What happens next?
So we show each version to a different group of people. It's kind of like a science experiment.
Oh.
We got to make sure we're comparing apples to apples.
Right.
So we split the traffic evenly.
Yeah. Got to keep it fair.
Exactly. Then we analyze the results. Which version got those clicks, led to more conversions, actual sales, or signups? That's our winner.
Love it. And this isn't just for landing pages, right? We use A/B testing for just about everything here at Gill Media.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Emails, ads, even the tiniest little website tweaks.
Oh, totally.
We recently A/B tested 2 call to action buttons, just changing the color, and saw a huge increase in clicks on one.
You always got to test those buttons.
Always. It's amazing how a small change can make such a difference when you have the data to back it up.
It really is. Okay, so A/B testing, it's a game changer, but I know some people get a little intimidated.
Yeah.
They think it's like super technical and complicated.
I get that, but honestly, the core concept is pretty simple. 2 versions, test them, see what wins.
Right.
And there are some great tools out there that make it even easier. Google, Optimizely,
Yeah.
They handle a lot of the heavy lifting for you.
You don't need a PhD in data science to do this stuff.
Yeah. No, not at all. It's about understanding the core principles and finding tools that work for you.
Now let's talk about why this is so important. It's not just about making websites look pretty, right?
Yeah.
This has a real impact.
Oh, for sure.
It goes straight to the bottom line.
When we optimize websites and campaigns based on real data, we make them more effective. More clicks, more conversions, sales, leads. Whatever the client's goal is, we get them closer.
So for any business owner listening, this is why you hire a digital marketing agency like Gill Media.
Exactly.
We don't guess. We test, we measure everything to make sure you're getting the best ROI.
We take the guesswork out of it.
Let's get into some specific areas where A/B testing shines.
Yeah.
We talked about websites already, but it's worth repeating just how much this can transform a site.
Oh, yeah. Think of your website as your digital storefront. It's the first impression you make on potential customers.
Yeah.
A/B testing lets us constantly refine that experience.
It's about making sure that storefront is inviting, easy to navigate, and ultimately driving those conversions.
We can test different layouts, headlines, images, those calls to action, even just where things are placed on the page. All those tweaks can have a huge impact.
We've had clients where just changing a button color or rewording a headline led to a huge jump in clicks and conversions.
It's about finding those small things that make a big difference.
And that's where the data comes in. It tells us what's working, what's not, and where to improve.
It's like having a roadmap.
Speaking of roadmaps, let's not forget about SEO. A lot of folks think A/B testing is strictly marketing, but it's key for SEO too.
Oh, absolutely. A well-optimized website, it's more likely to rank higher,
Right.
which means more organic traffic and ultimately more potential customers.
So when we talk A/B testing for SEO, what are we really looking at?
Things like meta titles and descriptions, those snippets of text that appear in search results.
Right. That's what makes people want to click your link over the competition.
Exactly. By testing different versions of those, we see which ones get more clicks and improve that click-through rate.
And a higher click-through rate tells Google your site is relevant and engaging, which can boost your rankings.
It's all connected.
What about the actual content on the page itself? How does A/B testing help optimize that for SEO?
We can test different headlines, subheadings, where images go, even the length of the content to see what keeps people on the page longer, reading more.
Because Google loves it when people hang out on your site and really engage with your content.
Exactly. It's a sign of quality, you know?
So A/B testing isn't just about looks. It's about making your website a conversion machine. Attract those visitors, keep them engaged, and get them to take action.
It's all about the best user experience.
And when you've got that great experience, Google notices. It boosts rankings, more traffic, more conversions. It all just kind of snowballs.
It's a beautiful cycle. It really is. And the best part is it's not just about SEO. A/B testing can help us refine every single aspect of a client's online marketing strategy.
Right. We talked about websites, but let's jump into marketing campaigns for a sec. This is where things get really fun. At Gill Media, we are constantly A/B testing emails, ads, social media posts, you name it.
Think about it. You've got this amazing product or service you need to get the word out.
Right.
A/B testing helps us figure out, craft those messages that really grab attention and make people want to learn more.
It's like fine-tuning an instrument.
Yeah.
We're tweaking and adjusting till we hit that perfect note that resonates with the audience.
Exactly. We can test different headlines, subject lines, images, calls to action, even the tone and style of the message.
Oh, for sure. I remember we had this client, a fashion brand, and we were A/B testing their email campaigns.
Okay.
We tried a bunch of different subject lines, some playful, some more direct, and we found that the ones with emojis
Oh, wow.
actually had a much higher open rate.
Emojis, who knew? But that's the thing, you never really know until you test it.
Data doesn't lie. It takes the guesswork out of it.
It also helps us personalize those campaigns. We can segment our audience based on their demographics, interests, past behavior, and then really tailor those messages.
So instead of just sending a generic email blast to everyone,
Yeah.
you're sending these targeted messages that are much more likely to resonate.
Right. And that personalization can make a huge difference in engagement and conversions.
Yeah, it's all about making that connection, right? Showing people that we get them, we understand their needs and interests.
Exactly. And A/B testing helps us figure out what those are.
Now, I want to touch on something that I think trips a lot of people up when it comes to A/B testing. They think it's just about traffic, like getting more people to their website.
Right.
But it's so much more than that.
It's about the right traffic.
Yes, exactly. We could drive a ton of traffic to a website, but if no one's buying anything, what's the point?
Exactly. A/B testing helps us optimize for conversions. We're looking at things like bounce rate, how many people leave after just one page in time on site, how long they're sticking around engaging with the content.
And then, of course, the big one, getting those conversions, whether it's a sale, a sign up, a download, whatever the client's objective is.
Right. A/B testing helps us see what elements are encouraging people to take action.
Maybe it's the placement of a button, the wording on a form, the images we're using. There's so many things that can affect that.
And the only way to know for sure is to test.
So let's say we've run our A/B tests, we've got the data, we know what's working. What happens next?
We put those insights into action.
Okay.
We take the winning variations and implement them across the website, the campaigns, the whole online presence.
So it's not just about gathering data for fun.
No.
We're using it to make real decisions that get results.
Exactly. And then we just rinse and repeat. You keep testing, optimizing, refining.
Right.
The digital world is always changing, so we need to be able to adapt.
Speaking of adapting,
Yeah.
let's talk mobile optimization.
Yes.
We touched on it briefly, but it's so important these days.
It's huge. More and more people are on their phones, so we have to make sure everything we do is optimized for that mobile experience.
Think about it. You're scrolling on your phone, you click an ad, and the landing page takes forever to load. Or the text is tiny.
You're gone.
You're out of there.
We want to make that mobile experience as smooth as possible.
Absolutely.
So when we're A/B testing for mobile, what are we looking at?
Things like page load, speed button, size, image placement, readability.
Yeah.
We want to make sure it's easy to read and navigate on a small screen.
And it's not just about looks.
Right.
It's about functionality.
Everything needs to be designed with mobile in mind.
And again, A/B testing helps us figure that out. We can test layouts, button placements, even the font.
Yeah.
To see what makes the biggest difference.
It's all about finding that balance between a good design and something that's easy to use.
All right, so we've talked websites, marketing campaigns, mobile optimization. It seems like A/B testing is the answer to everything.
Well, almost.
Mm.
It's not magic, but it is a powerful tool that can help us improve pretty much every part of a client's online presence.
And I think it's important to say that this isn't just for huge companies with massive budgets.
Right.
At Guild Media, we work with all kinds of clients, and we believe every business can benefit from this data-driven approach. Oh, for sure. There are so many affordable tools out there these days that make A/B testing accessible to anyone.
And you don't have to be a tech genius to do it.
Nope. The basics are pretty simple.
It's about identifying those areas you want to improve, making a hypothesis, testing it out, and then using the data to make decisions.
It's about taking a scientific approach to marketing.
Which is what we're all about at Guild Media.
Exactly.
We believe in data, and we're passionate about using it to help our clients get to where they want to be. Okay, before we wrap up this awesome deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a little something to think about.
Okay.
We've talked about A/B testing for specific elements like headlines, buttons, that kind of thing. But how could we apply those same principles to an overall marketing strategy?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Right?
It's something we think about all the time here. We're constantly experimenting with different channels, approaches, strategies, and we use data to inform those decisions.
So instead of just A/B testing like a single email, we might A/B test two completely different email sequences.
Right, or instead of just testing ad copy, we might A/B test different targeting options.
It's about taking that experimental mindset
Yeah.
and applying it to the bigger picture.
Constantly challenging those assumptions and using data to find the best path.
That's what makes digital marketing so exciting. It's always evolving, always something new to explore.
And with A/B testing as our guide, we can navigate that world and get some amazing results.
Totally. This has been a great deep dive. I feel like we've only just scratched the surface. But hopefully we've given everyone a better understanding of A/B testing and its power.
And hopefully inspired them to start testing and using data to make their own marketing decisions.
Yes. Before we go, I want to encourage everyone to check out our website. We've got tons of resources on A/B testing, case studies, how-to guides, even some free tools to get you started.
We're also happy to answer any questions. Just shoot us an email or give us a call.
We're here to help.
And be sure to tune in next time where we'll be going even deeper into data-driven marketing. We'll be sharing some advanced A/B testing techniques and strategies that'll take your campaigns to a whole other level.
It's going to be epic.
Until then, keep testing, keep learning, and keep those conversions coming.
Thanks for joining us on Online Marketing Tips, Tricks, and Secrets from Guild Media, the podcast by Guild Media.
It's true. And, the best part is A/B testing. It's an ongoing process.
It is.
You can constantly be testing, refining, improving your website, your campaigns, all of it.
Yeah, it's like this never-ending quest for optimization.
Yeah.
Always on the lookout for those little tweaks that make a big impact.
Exactly. And who doesn't love a good challenge, right? Keeps things interesting.
So here's your homework, listeners. Go out there and start A/B testing. Even if you're just getting started, pick one thing to test on your website or in your next email campaign.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to get creative. Sometimes the most unexpected changes, they lead to the best results.
You heard it here first, folks. Experiment, analyze, and watch those conversions go through the roof.
And if you need help along the way, you know where to find us.
Head over to our website for more resources, case studies, even some free tools to get you started.
We got you covered.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Online Marketing Tips, Tricks, and Secrets from Guild Media, the podcast by Guild Media.
See you next time.